Why you feel powerless. The reason things aren't going the way that you want them to in your life isn't because of bad luck, it's because you have no power. And the reason you've got no power is because you've simply given it away. And you need that power to consciously shape your reality to how you prefer it to look like. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you where that power lies in the first place and how you can reclaim that power for yourself. Now, the first thing that you should know about where this power lies is that it lies in the mind, in a specific place actually in the mind. When you influence your environment, it's not because of your physical actions, it's all happening in the mind. And it's happening in something called the mind's eye. Because we have our physical eyes that we can use to perceive physical reality, which, by the way, is only less than 1% of what is real. The rest of it is created by our mind, specifically our mind's eye. So, what happens to you is mainly interpreted through your mind. What's happening physically is interpreted through your mind, and that's your responsibility. Whatever you interpret from reality, that is on you, and it's not on anyone else outside of you. It's not on the circumstances that have generated, it's on you. And the first step to reclaiming your power is to first take responsibility, take ownership of what you are currently sitting in. That's the only way to begin to feel the power, is to realize that you did actually still attract something. You know, people sometimes believe they aren't magnetic, they can't attract what they want, but you are attracting things. You just are attracting the things that you don't like. You're attracting things that make you angry or things that make you sad. And that in itself is you using that power, but to attract the opposite of what you want. Now all you have to do is learn how to use that power to attract what you would prefer, instead of just attracting anything and everything, or just taking whatever comes from the outside and just letting it happen to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, in my experience, obviously, I can say skating wise. Let me say skating wise, because I started skateboarding recently. Before you start any hobby, like skating is the main thing I'm focused on here, but before you start anything, you need to be able to first perceive it as something that you can conquer and something that you'd be good at, to be able to even make the first attempt at anything. The first thing I attempted was a drop-in, some ramp that goes just straight down, basically. First time ever skating, by the way. I flipping fell on my elbows, fell on my rib cage, whatever. I couldn't put my elbow down on tables for like days, because I was just hurt. Like every time I just went like that lightly, like that was hurting. So, but the main point is I had the confidence in myself to be able to conquer that, or conquer skating in general. And after I saw that, I was fine. After I did, don't try that though. If you're thinking of skating, don't do that. But the fact that I was okay afterwards, and I understood where I went wrong and stuff, and then I started learning, I saw that, yeah, I can do this. But if I chose to frame skating as like a really hard thing, something that not even that is hard, but I'm just incapable of learning quickly and stuff like that, I wouldn't have even bothered trying. Or if I did try, all I'd be doing is proving myself right in thinking that I can't do this thing. And that's with anything in life. You know what I'm saying? Extrapolate this to everything. What you experience is your own perception. You're always constantly experiencing what you're projecting, what you're expecting. You're experiencing what you're expecting. Whatever you perceive life to be, life will be that to you. So all you have to do is shift your perception. First, realize that it is your perception that is this is your perception that you are experiencing. Take responsibility for that perception and choose a different perspective. Pivot off your perception. The first key to doing any of this would be first to realize what is influencing you from the outside, because you've been powerless for so long. You've been thinking that you can't make anything move, so you let other people move you for you, which you don't want. So first, figure out what it is that you desire. Figure out what it is you desire. Rest in that desire. Feel the desire. Sit in silence. Sit still. Imagine yourself as the person that has the things that you desire. Let all the feelings come up, all the thoughts, how that person is thinking, that version of you is thinking, how that version of you is feeling. Picture it in your mind. Picture it in your mind, or if you suck at using your imagination. I'm pretty sure everyone can use their imagination, but at least maybe look at some examples in your life, people that are close to you, or go on the internet. Do you know what I'm saying? Use that to fuel your imagination. Rest in that desire. Let the feeling and thoughts take you over. And remember that feeling, hold on to that feeling, so that next time something in your reality is telling you that you're this, you're that, you're broke, you can't skate, you don't have a girl or a guy or whatever you like, then you're able to pause, remember what you would rather perceive, let the feeling come up, and respond from that perspective, instead of responding from the perspective that life is giving you, or someone that you don't like is telling you. Respond like that you are. Respond from who you prefer to view yourself as. That's all it takes. Once you keep going back to your default reactions, then you've given more energy to that version of reality, which is that version of yourself in that reality. You need to give more energy to the version of yourself that has the thing. That's my AirPods actually. Yeah. So what was I saying? Don't worry about what actions specifically that you need to take, because as soon as you shift your perception, everything else will follow. So your emotions, how you feel, and then the action would come from how you feel and how you're looking at reality, how you're perceiving reality. Because in all actuality, it's not really the object that you're after, it's the feeling that you're after. The feeling, the thought, the object, it's just a middleman to you and the thing you want to feel from attaining that thing. It's not really the thing, and the object of your desires, or whatever you think your desires are, it's just that it's what you think. How you feel is mainly what you're after. You just want to feel good, you want to feel happy or content or peace or fulfilled. And whatever that looks like can change at any given moment in time. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't even know for sure if that girl that you're after is the right one, or that job that you're after is the right job, or the thing you're studying right now, you don't even know. Or if you being in school at all is the right thing. But all you have to do, concern yourself with, is holding the state, holding the perception and the feeling of the thing, of how you prefer to feel or see the world. And life will structure accordingly, things will come to you accordingly. You're a magnet, and all you need to do is be the vibration of the other thing that you want to attract. You don't need to concern yourself with creating the thing that you want. All you have to do is be on the same vibrational level, be on the same frequency as the thing that you want. And whatever that looks like will come to you accordingly. That is the reason why we start with the perception, because it's gonna help you to frame reality a certain way. Your mind makes up most of reality, so it's gonna be real for you. You're gonna just be able to move and talk, breathe, and act like you are already in that desired reality. Despite what you're seeing with your two eyes, your naked eyes, you need to hold that state with faith and confidence. That's where your power lies. The power lies in your perception, your interpretation, of reality. That's where the power lies. If this helped, subscribe. If you want to see more, also like and subscribe. And if you want to see more information in depth on this information, then check out my Substack. Thanks for watching this far.